Okay, everybody, I'm Roger.
I'm Eric Falson.
And we're here at the March 22 rudder workshop. It's about, well, what's the temperature? It's 75 degrees, March 16th, I believe, or 17th, and we're getting ready to do a demo flight. Eric's been working on his rudder all morning, so. Mexico traffic, Spirmo is going to be departing runway 18, Mexico. So what I'll show you, Mark, or Eric, man, I want to call you Mark, your friend.
That's okay.
We're going to do a short takeoff, so what I like to do is have the stick about halfway back from the neutral to the rear stop. I got about half flaps down, and I'll ease in power. The nose comes up instantly, and you want to do some bush flying, so that's important to get that nose out of the dirt as quick as you can. So we're going to add brakes, power, nose comes up instantly, so I'm out of the dirt. There it is. And now I'm just trying to let it full power stick. I'm just waiting for it to lift off. There she is.
Wow, that was quick.
Now you can get it, there's some birds. There we go. You can get it to take off a little quicker. You put a little bit of weight in the back, that it helps. Or change the prop setting, so you can always get a little quicker, but that's
wow.
plenty.
That was very quick.
Now we are only 2,000 density altitude right now, so you're used to 4 to 5. So.
Yes.
Now let's head out here. We'll do this the practice area. We'll do a little, turn, slow fly, power off, let you fly it. Sounds like a plan. Maybe come in and do a couple landings, show you.
All right. Yeah, this got off the ground very quickly. That's impressive. Very impressive. Amazing the view and the absolute visibility you have in this too.
Oh, it is. Maybe turn that just a little bit.
There we go.
Unless you're hot.
Oh, I'm good. Yeah, this is amazing, the visibility. I'm very impressed.
Right, and we have the panel that you can move it around, whatever, or we have this traditional panel that you can put all your bells and whistles and switches on. It's really a personal preference. We've got the center console here with your flaps, your trim and everything, and then ideally you would probably have a stick grip with your trim and your push to talk and your flap. That way you're not taking your hands off anything.
I like this. The amount of space that's in here is pretty phenomenal.
Right. It's a little choppy up here between 18 or so.
That's all right. I just can't get over the visibility. This is very impressive. Unbelievable.
Okay, let's show you some level flight. It'll cruise, this one cruises about 90, 95 the way I got it set up. But you can cruise over 100, just depends on how the prop setting.
Okay. How much fuel is configured in this particular aircraft?
This one's only 20 per side, but in the kits it's 24 per side.
Okay.
So as you know, I'm not holding the stick. It's very stable, just kind of rocks back to the neutral setting.
Right on it. Perfect.
And a lot of times I just fly, lay my arm across it, natural autopilot.
There you go, cheaper.
And let me do a turn. I'll do a turn my way. And one of Chris's design trademarks that he developed was he didn't like flying his Cessnas and you couldn't see out the skylight.
Yeah.
And as you can see, when you're flying in the mountains or whatever, you've got to do a turnaround. You can't see, so that's one of his little trademarks that Chris designed.
That is pretty amazing. Yeah, you can see right over that wing, right down to the ground.
Yep.
That's amazing.
And you just stick the wingtip in the ground and you'll just pivot right around it.
Look at that. Nice steep turn. That's perfect. Excellent. Very responsive.
It is.
Wow. Very impressive.
And let me show you some slow flight.
Okay, sounds good.
And got it in the white range, which is 75 for the flaps deploy.
Got it.
Flaps are down. And if you're doing slow flight, looking for those elk or moose, I would say in the 40s is nice. It's not very critical speed. You still can do a lot of sightseeing.
Okay.
And very controllable.
Look at that. Not mushy at all, huh?
Right. And you just do a power off stall. And all it's going to do is develop a high sink rate. And that's what you're going to use for your landing. You're going to develop that high sink rate, control that sink rate with power. But it doesn't traditionally stall like a Cessna where it brakes or anything.
Right. Right about 32 knots?
Miles an hour.
Oh, miles an hour is what you're got.
And probably at one point it wasn't accurate just because of the angle.
Okay, got it.
So it should be in the mid-30s.
Got it.
And you set up the stick for the neutral setting however you want to. If you want a little bit forward or back, and you can always make your own stick too if you want a little taller. Go ahead and try it.
All right, I've got the airplane.
The rudders are going to be a little stiffer. We still have the bungee suspension on this.
Okay.
Whereas the kits now are the new puck system.
All right.
5 miles southeast, 2000.
That's very responsive.
It is.
Amazing from Field North Central Missouri.
Clear over to the left.
Yep.
Wow, that's right on it. Impressive, I like it. The rudders, I want to feel those a little bit.
That's a full moving rudder.
Oh yeah,
And I've never had an issue where I've needed more rudder. I've always had enough. And I've done, I've done, 25 to 30 knot crosswind.
Okay, nice. A little uncoordinated there.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. Wow, it's very easy to fly. Nice.
And I would say, to feel comfortable going in and out of the strip, I would say, it's very easy to go in and out of a, 350, 400 foot strip, and that's all you have.
Yeah.
Very comfortable.
Okay.
600 is no problem at all. No problem. You can definitely land and take off shorter than that, but you got to remember, if you come in a little fast and you float, whatever, it's not what the plane can do, it's what the pilot can do.
That makes sense.
So, 350 feet, 400 feet, you can do without really trying that hard.
Got it. I've got 555 feet to work with.
Yeah,
so
that's fine.
That should work great.
That's perfect.
Nice.
That gives you a little margin for yourself.
Absolutely. Now, can you configure this with the unpanel? 2 throttles on each side?
Yeah, just put another one of these over there.
Right over there.
And then connect the throttle to the carburetor or the throttle body with just longer bolt bushings, and then the passenger throttle, you want to take the friction out of it so it doesn't lock.
Got it. That makes sense.
For Field North Central Missouri.
This is a lot of fun to fly. I like it. Enjoyable. Definitely different having the center stick.
I would say, we do offer a dual stick, but 98% of our customers always stay with this.
Yeah,
so
this is nice.
Yeah. It just takes you an hour or two to get used to it.
That makes sense. I like it.
All right.
Thank you so much. You got the aircraft.
We'll do some more turns, and we'll go back and do a couple landings.
Sounds great. That is unbelievable. Turn around a point just like that.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Almost feel like I should have a parachute fall right down there. Look at that.
I just stick the wingtip in the ground. And I could do a little steeper, but I'm not. So.
Yeah. I love it. Yeah, that wing is pretty impressive.
It is.
A lot of lift being generated.
Yep. All right, well, let's go back and do a landing, and then we'll do one in the asphalt, and then we'll do one on the grass on the last one.
That sounds great.
So, Eric, you're here at the workshop. You're building your rudder. How's it going so far? How far along are you on the rudder? Because today I'm not allowed to help you guys because we're going to have storms tomorrow, and I got to get all the demos done today. So how's it going?
It's going well. This is the first time I've actually assembled anything from scratch like this. I have 22 years experience in aircraft maintenance on the F-16.
It's a little different.
A little bit different than the smaller aircraft, but it's very easy. It's an incredibly educational opportunity here. That's why I decided to come out here from Arizona to do this, and well worth the time. It's a lot of fun, great people. I'm thoroughly impressed with the manufacturing process you guys have out here. This was an incredible day. So yeah, the rudder's almost done, by the way. We almost got it knocked out.
Okay. Well, you'll see that the rudder, the rest of the kit is going to be identically to the rudder. There's no difference between the manuals, the drawings, and the parts.
Got it. So what you're basically saying is even a guy like me can put one of these together.
Even a guy like you. As long as you have like Mark helping you,
Yeah, well, there we go, right? A little quality assurance.
That's right.
I love it.
And so, Eric, what are you going to be using the Super Duty for? Maybe explain why did you pick the Super Duty and what's your mission?
Absolutely. So, as a private pilot, my main goal is going to be flying in the backcountry. I love to hunt and fish, and it's always been my dream to be able to kind of break away from a quad runner, go fly someplace, camp out, go fishing and hunting wherever I want. So when I started looking at the Zenith, which I first heard about you guys out in Oshkosh a few years ago, I was really impressed with the fact that you guys are winning a lot of STOL competitions out there, so you're doing something right. I love the fact that it's an aluminum aircraft. And for me, I looked at the pricing. The overall build time to me is really important because I am a busy guy.
Sure.
And so when it all came together, I decided this is the package I was going to go with. So I'm super excited to be able to get out in the backcountry once I build my Zenith 750 Super Duty and take my 2 boys with me, because it is a 3-place airplane. That was another requirement. I had to be able to take both my boys. The budget for the aircraft, I feel like it's really affordable. So all those things put together, it was a very simple decision for me.
Oh, good.
Yeah. I can't wait to get out there and put this together and get some time under my belt and get out into the mountains and have some fun.
Alrighty, so we're going to set up for a landing, and we're on a left downwind for runway 18.
Okay, Mexico traffic, Spirimo's on the left downwind for 18 Mexico.
And beating the numbers, we'll bring back power, lead off the speed, put a little bit of flaps in, and start our descent. And the first landing we're just going to do on the asphalt. And we'll either do a full landing or touch and go, and then come back around and we'll land in the grass.
Excellent.
And bringing back power, get in the white. There we go. Then we got gas undercarriage, mixture prop seatbelts, all looks good. I don't really trim it hands off. I actually like a little bit heavier stick.
Okay.
Part of the reason it just if you have to do a go around or something, then you don't have to go opposite trim.
Okay, makes sense.
And it's not that heavy. I can hold it with one finger.
Good, just like that.
Yep.
Very easy to control aircraft.
And I maintain a little higher approach than a conventional airplane. And I develop that sink rate, control that sink rate with power. Just keep on adding power, reduce it, whatever.
Okay.
Mexico traffic, Spirimo's turning left, base to final 18 Mexico.
Very quiet aircraft.
It is. And I have no insulation, firewall, or anything.
Nice. Like on rails right here.
Alright, we're setting up for a short final, 18. And we'll try to touch down on the numbers.
Sounds good. I have a good feeling that that's going to happen.
Yeah, but it might float just a little bit. That's what I was saying. It's nice to have a little margin if you're going in somewhere. And if you're going in somewhere really short, you want to do a couple passes, it's always a good idea to get used to the area. Feel comfortable for, yourself.
Absolutely.
Check out the terrain. And we're in the low 50s right now. We'll bring the power back. I'm really not doing anything extreme at all.
No, not at all.
It's just working.
There you go. Just like that.
Yep, see, that's what I was saying. I missed that first part, but if you only had it to 100 feet, then...
Yeah, exactly. That was pretty impressive.
All right, we'll do a go around. We'll come and land in the grass.
Sounds like a plan. That nose just pops right up. Unbelievable.
Yeah, little right rudder.
Jeez, that's amazing. How much fun is this? Wow. Unreal. Sure, I just can't set up shop inside your hangar here and just live here, and I'll build this thing out in about 2 months and we'll call it good, huh?
Okay.
Fly it home.
We're going hunting in the fall with it, okay?
Exactly. We'll do it. We'll do it. Oh, I'm going to have so much fun in this. Unbelievable.
Right now we have very little wind, which I'd like about 5 to 10 knots winds. It really sets it up very nicely, takeoff and landing.
I bet.
You know, more than that's even better, but 5 to 10 is, you know, I'd rather have wind than no wind.
Absolutely. That is very impressive.
And we'll cut it a little bit shorter.
Mexico traffic, Spring is final 18 Mexico.
Peaks right in.
Yep. Flaps all the way down. The power shut down.
On rails, look at that.
Just a little bit fast, but patience, patience. There we go. Starting to come down.
There it is. That's amazing. Excellent job, Roger.
Yeah.
Excellent job.
Thank you. And a little bit of weight in the back. We would have landed a lot shorter. Just
Wow.
a little bit of weight.
That is absolutely amazing. That was fun. Thank you so much for this opportunity.
Oh, great.
Yeah, your team has been absolutely fantastic. Meeting everybody. This has been a great, great time.
Well, it's just the beginning. It's not the end, you know?
That's what makes it even more exciting.
Yeah.
It's just the beginning. Oh, yeah. See you at Oshkosh again here pretty soon then. But this time we won't be flying commercial. We're flying these bad boys back there.
All right.